Hey guys, this is Sheen. I welcome you to another guitar lesson, and today I want to talk to you about something which I just recently found out, and I wish I would have known that so much early in my career because it just helped me a lot these last 2 months. When we think about how to approach practicing and how we express ourselves the best way on our instruments, there can be a lot of things that can hinder our progress. And I just recently found out about something that is very simple but helped me a lot these last 2 months to just play better, play more freely, and just sound better overall. When it comes to guitar players, I like to categorize them in 2 different categories. Of course, there are exceptions, players who can play everything, but in general we have these 2 big categories. The one player likes to compose their solos, just make it perfect and then play the same solo all the time in their songs. It's kind of the practicing guy and composing guy. On the other hand, we have the improviser, and this one really differs from the composing guy because he always plays something new, something intuitive, and the solo of him is never the same. I put myself in the second category, which means my solos are always improvised and always made up on the spot, which means sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're bad, and it really depends on the mood I'm in, and it really depends on how I get the feel and how I get into the song. But today I want to talk to you about something that really helped me to sound better constantly, if you know what that means. So guys, here's the thing that I wanted to talk to you about. And it maybe sounds very simple, but I really felt the urge to do this video and talk to you about this because I feel very amazing right now. I really like my improvisations right now. I'm confident with my solos, and this really comes down to one very important thing, and that's I stopped thinking about what I play. Let me try to explain what I really mean by that. I mean that you should really try to play intuitive, and that means that all the things that you learned, all the licks that you transcribed, all the scales, they come out better if you let your fingers run. You know, if you just let it be, because also the mistakes that you're doing in the progress and in the process playing your improvisation can sound very good and can sound like yourself. And I just recently found out about that. I tried to play very perfect, but my improvisations were really missing something. They just sounded too clean and they lost a lot of their character if I compare my recent improvisations with the one I did 10 years ago when I was thinking less about what I play. There are a lot of different things that can help you to implement this approach into your playing style. For example, having building blocks. So basically, in general, we try to shut down our brain and just play very freely and intuitive. But if it comes down to practice, we try to have certain things over certain chords. So for example, you have certain scales and arpeggios to play over the 4 chord. You have certain scales and arpeggios that you play over the 5 chord. And then you just practice those scales, practice those licks, but you stop thinking about them. And you will see if you stop thinking while improvising, all those scales and licks will just sneak their way into your improvisations in a way more fluid and better way, as if you were thinking about the licks. This next improvisation is a great example of what I was just talking about. I think I needed 3 or 4 takes until I played the final take. And this is because the backing track has a 5 chord and altered dominant chord, and right before recording I was thinking about what I could play over the chord. And always when there was this chord in the backing track, I just messed something up because I was thinking too much. And then in the last take I was just stopped thinking, and all these altered licks and arpeggios that I practiced in my life just came out without thinking about it and just sounded way better. So guys, I really hope you thought this video was helpful. Please leave a comment down below because I'm planning to do more videos like that. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on my content. See you next time.